Hi, in today's video I want to talk about an interesting subject, creativity. And the question will be, can we learn to be creative? Hello and welcome to Noëma channel. As this is the first video of 2023, I wish you all the best for the upcoming year. So this tune I composed is obviously a result of my creativity. But how did I find this melody? And why came it to my mind just the way as it is and not in a different one? Well, honestly, I don't know. It's difficult to recall what inspires you, what was the creative spark that that led to this creative fire, if you will. However, even this short melody follows some rules that can be learned if you want to be creative in music. The tones of the melody, they build together a scale which makes sense in musical context. Of course, the melody has a simple, but it has got a rhythm. And it has a kind of development, like an arc of suspense, an arc of tension. It builds up tension, and then at the end of the melody, it relaxes again. So why have I chosen this melody? Well, it's part of a song that we are working on. It's called Sweet Devil No Name. And I would like to share a snippet of the demo that we have done for this song. So how can this happen? So before I played a really simple tune on the piano, which was one of the initial ideas for this song. And now you have a recorded and mixed and even partly mastered production. So how can you come from A to B? And that is something that goes far beyond an idea or the inspiration. So there's a lot of work to be done and needs some know-how. And in this video I will give you a really highest level overview of the steps that such a music production runs typically through. So these are the steps of music creation. Obviously, it starts with the idea, with the inspiration, if you like. That could be a melody, as I've shown in this video, but it could be a chord progression, a riff, a bass line, a rhythm, what else? Whatever can be part of, let's say, a song or whatever kind of music you want to create. Well, when we talk about pop or rock music, the main genre is the song. And for the song, you need some lyrics. But of course, there is some pure instrumental music, so the writing of lyrics is an optional step. Just one melody is usually not enough to create a song. In the most cases, songs consist of several parts. That can be a verse, a chorus, a pre-chorus, a theme, an interlude. Can be quite different parts, some of them instrumental, some of them with vocals. Together they build the song structure. This is something that, of course, also you need to accomplish before the song is finished. The next step in the process is to think about the instrumentation. So when you have a rock band, usually you have drums, bass, guitar. You might have keyboards, you have the lead vocals, maybe you have some backing vocals. Each of these instruments need to play, and what they play is also part of the creative process. Then it comes to details. Again, one melody is not enough, and that is very interesting process. Can be done collaborative, so each of the band members can think about what they are going to play, and in the end it doesn't need to look like here on this picture that you have a real score like orchestral score, but at least every musician should have a quite detailed idea about what he or she are going to play in this song. Once this is done, you can start to play together, rehearse, practice until you are satisfied, and usually you will record quickly in the rehearsal room the result as a demo, or even a little bit more professional with a digital audio workstation in the form of a pre-production. Usually there are some parts that do not work perfectly. Maybe the bass guitar and the drums are not perfectly in sync, or the riff of the guitar doesn't work together with the keyboard arrangement. So that's the time to fix these things in a fine-tuning process. And then basically the song is finished, but it's still not there. So the band can play it, but if the band wants to publish it, upload it to streaming services, additional steps need to be taken. And the first step is, of course, to record. Classically, this has been done in recording studios, maybe 30 years ago or so, with such tape machines as shown on the picture. Now everything is done in the computer. The recording studio has some advantages. First of all, you have engineers that know what they do. And second of all, you have treated rooms which guarantee a decent sound in the recording. However, recording studios are expensive, so it's always a trade-off. Some parts or some instruments like keyboards can also be recorded at home. Once the recordings have been done, you have several instrument tracks and they need to be mixed, which classically is also done by a sound engineer in a professional studio, but can also be done by amateurs like me at home. The last step in the production or creation process is called mastering. This is a little bit difficult to explain, but basically the mastering engineer ensures that the balance of the mix is perfect and is done in a way that the the song will sound good in any environment played. So whether it be on a home hi-fi or it will be played in your earbuds from the mobile phone or in the radio. In every environment, the song should sound good and pleasant to the ears. This is basically the process when you want to create music, which you should run through if you do it professionally. So what could be the conclusion of all this? I think everybody can be creative when it comes to make music. However, it's not so simple. You need to have some know-how. You need to have some skills. If you don't have them, you can look for people to collaborate with that do have these skills. And it's kind of hard work as well to develop a creative idea to a final product, the song that can be published and enjoyed. And in the upcoming videos, maybe I will take a closer look at some of the steps that you need to take. And by this, maybe I will give you some more insight in Noëma music. I hope you liked the video. If so, please share and subscribe. And see you soon. Have a great day.